During the month of April, we took 4 cruises that were comped by the casino. Today, I'm going to tell you exactly how much those comped cruises cost us and what we spent. Hey everybody, what is up? My name is Jordan and this is JJ Cruise. Thank you so much for coming into the video today. I think that a lot of you at home are going to be very interested in this video because casino cruise programs and complimentary cruises given by the casino is something that I think is speculated online a lot, talked about, discussed in Facebook pages. Well, we just got back from taking 4 of them with Royal Caribbean in the month of April, and I'm going to share everything that we spent down to the last dollar that we spent in the casino. We're going to give you a fully transparent picture here so you can kind of understand what we did, how much we spent, and what we walked away with, if we walked away with anything. But before we do that, I do just want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. We are JJ Cruise. We do all things cruising here on this channel. And if you love cruising like we do, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you're someone that watches cruise YouTube and you've watched our channel for a while, you know that almost all of the cruise lines have casino programs. These casino programs function just like land-based casinos. You rack up different points, you have different loyalty tiers that you can get and achieve, and in exchange for hitting those tiers, you get different things like free cruises or free internet or free drinks in the casino. We made a video about Royal Caribbean's program a few years ago. You can find that here on the channel still live, and people still do watch that video because the program has stayed consistent throughout all of these years. But over the last few months, we had accumulated some of these free complimentary cruises from the casino, and we decided in April we were going to do what we called a ship crawl. So we went from ship to ship to ship to get content for the channel, make ship tours for all of you at home, do reviews, which some of those are still yet to come out. But we decided that we would do it, and we would also work on hitting our Prime status for next year with Royal Caribbean's Club Royale while we were at it. For those who don't know, Royal Caribbean's casino program, the year starts on April 1st. So April 1st to March 31st is their casino year that you could kind of call it. Your points always reset on April 1st. So we went into this first cruise, which left on April 6th, both of us having 0 points, and we just thought we'd play a little bit. We got some free play from the casino, see what we could do with our money and see how many points we could rack up throughout the month of April. Of course, $5 equals 1 point, so you cannot get points without spending money in the casino. And our 21 nights on the casino, well, we had to be really careful because when you got casinos on board and you're playing for points and trying to hit certain statuses, it can definitely cost you a pretty penny. The 4 cruise ships that we went on was a 7-night cruise on Enchantment of the Seas, a 5-night cruise on Independence of the Seas, a 4-night cruise on Mariner of the Seas, and then we rounded that off with a 5-night cruise on Grandeur of the Seas. Most of these were new ships to us, new to the channel, so lots to film, lots to experience, lots to learn, and like I said, we were both going in with the thought process that if we were able to get Prime status for the year, that would be great. If we didn't, that's okay too, because we have other Royal Caribbean cruises that are coming up later in the year. Prime status, you do have to hit 2,500 points. Again, $5 is 1 point. And with that, you receive free drinks in the casino for the year, as well as the following year, and a free cruise certificate that you can use in the following calendar year. When you get a complimentary cruise, you do still have to pay taxes and port fees. So that's going to be line item 1 of this video. The taxes and port fees that were paid for these 4 cruises were a total of $1,031. So that was kind of our entry-level price that we paid to go on these 4 cruises. Yes, it sounds like a phenomenal deal, but of course we did play in the past to get these comped cruises as rewards. And so when we booked them, we paid for the taxes and port fees, and $1,031 was what we paid for all 4 for both of us to cruise for 21 nights. The next line item that is mandatory in our book would be gratuities. Gratuities in 2024 with Royal Caribbean are $18 per person per night. So for 21 nights for 2 of us, we paid a total of $756. We did decide to do specialty dining on each of these cruises. We tried Chops, we tried Azumi, and the total amount that we paid with our Diamond Plus discount for these dinners was $316. Of course, as many of you know, we're travel agents as well as YouTubers, so we cannot go on ships without internet. Now, we don't have free internet through the casino this year because Prime does not include internet, but we do get a little bit of a discount again with our Diamond Plus status. So that gets us 2 days of internet for free, and then we have to pay for the remaining days on the cruise. The total amount for internet that we spent during the 21 nights was $630. I'm sure most of you at home want to know, what is the total price that you spent on gambling? And it's a little bit complicated. I'm going to tell you exactly what our cash in, so the amount that we spent over 21 nights in the casino. And some of you aren't going to believe it, but I'm going to explain how we did this. Our total amount of cash in over 21 nights in the casino was $728. We did, with that money, both successfully make Prime status within the 21 days, which means we got over 2,500 points individually each. Now, there was some additional cash that did go into hitting those points. We had a total of $320 in free play, and any money that we made off of that free play went immediately back into the machines to help accumulate points for us. Then we did have 2 pretty nice wins. We did win one hand pay jackpot, which is a jackpot meaning you won over $1,200. And then we did win another major jackpot on Dancing Drums that was just under a hand pay. And we took all of that money and we also recycled it back into the casino. Now, we did this so that we could continue getting Prime status as well as getting complimentary cruises. Throughout the 4 cruises, we received 3 free cruise certificates that we have already used and booked. And we hit Prime status for next year, meaning we will get 2 additional free cruises through the mail or through Club Royale next April. So over the course of 4 cruises, we spent about $728 in the casino, but we did walk away with a total of 5 free cruises for the Club Royale program in the future. Now, obviously, if we wouldn't have had those 2 wins, these numbers probably would look a little bit different, but we were very thankful that we got those wins because, like I said, we recycled them right back through so that we could get the complimentary cruises and continue to cruise. Gambling should always have a budget, and you should always do it for entertainment purposes. We are very strategic with our gambling, specifically in programs that we want to continue cruising with. Club Royale has been a great program for us. We have been Prime members actually for multiple years now in a row, and we've always found it to be a great situation where we are spending a little bit less than what we would pay just out of pocket for cruises. Of course, it is gambling, and we have had years that have not been so lucky. So we are not encouraging people to take part in this program, nor discouraging people. We are just straight out telling you exactly financially where we were after these cruises. When everything was said and done for 21 days of cruising on Royal Caribbean, our entire spend was about $3,500. Now, when you think about everything we got from the casino with that, as well as everything that we did, we had specialty dinners, we had internet access. We feel pretty good about this expenditure in terms of also the content that we were able to get. We were able to get 4 ship tours. We're going to have 4 reviews. We were able to get room tours. So for us, programs like this make a lot of sense because it keeps us cruising and it keeps us making content for this channel. Hopefully this breakdown was helpful for you to see. We want to be really transparent with you and just let you know, hey, this is what we spent on cruises in 1 month. And this is pretty typical for us, what we see when we go on multiple cruises like this with the casino. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you relate? Have you gone on casino comps and have you spent about the same? Have you spent way more or have you walked away with money? Obviously, if we were in a net positive, that would be the best case scenario here. But like I said, we're pretty satisfied with what we got, given that these were comp cruises in the first place and we got additional comps out of these comp cruises. As always, thank you so much for watching the channel. I'm Jordan. On your way out, if you could hit the subscribe button and the like button, we would appreciate it. And until next time, see ya.